Harlingen South Hawks on top. Rio Hondo Bobcats, their only points came on an and one by Jabez Villarreal. They've got the ball now. We'll monitor the situation here with the internet, but I think we're okay, depending on if perhaps there's another switch that'll be flipped on the school district. But right now it appears as we're okay on the broadcast. Bobcats with the basketball on the open court, working on the outside. Ivan Juarez has the ball, kicks it in the corner for a three by Villarreal that won't go. Got his own rebound, takes it in traffic. High off the glass, no good. Rebound by the Hawks of Harlingen South as Rudy Rodriguez pulled down the board. Pass ahead of the pack, kick it outside for the three on the trail by Montemayor. That won't go. Rebound by the Bobcats. CJ Leal brings it front side. Hands it off, Villarreal lays it up and in. Basket made by Jabez. 9-5 game. South Hawks back with the basketball. Noah Rios has the basketball on the open court. Looks on the inside, kicks it outside instead. Hawks working on a backdoor cut, layup goes up and in. Devin Montemayor on the finish, on the backdoor cut. Hawks up by 6. Bobcats of Rio Hondo with the ball. Open three, answer is yes! Top of the key, makes it CJ Leal. Cuts it down to a 3-point game. Hawks with the ball, they led early 6-0. Before that Villarreal and one that got them going. Hawks with the ball, Noah Rios on a clear out. Operating, gets it top of the key, caught there by Rodriguez. He tees up a three and makes it. Rudy Rodriguez, and suddenly nobody can miss. 14-8 ball game. Ball in the hands of the Bobcats of Rio Hondo. Off the glass, that one goes. Made by Zachariah Rios. So we are going in a little back and forth affair here once this scoring opened up here in the first quarter. Off the drive on the right side, that's a foul call and a free throw opportunity coming up for the Harlingen South Hawks. Thanks for joining us for our broadcast here on Rio Sports Live. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. Billy Watson was doing some assistance on the pregame show. And he'll be down taking some photos of this action, which we'll have on our site and our Facebook a little bit later on. Free throw opportunity for Rudy Rodriguez of the Hawks of Harlingen South. Makes that 10-6 game, or check that, a 6-point lead. Now a steal, left side, layup good. Jeremiah Rivera on the steal for the Hawks as a full court press paid dividends. Villarreal launches a long shot at the buzzer, it won't go. 1 quarter in the books. I think the internet's operational and we are set to go. We'll be back in the second quarter. 18-10, Hawks lead. Back after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports Live, number 1.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, we start the second quarter of play between the Rio Hondo Bobcats and the Harlingen South Hawks. Ball on the outside for the Bobcats on this first possession here in the second quarter. They trail by 8. Top of the key left side. John Ayala hands it off. Leal's already hit 1 3-pointer, did not pull the trigger on that one. Elects to stay with the patient set here on the offensive end. Here's another look, but not taken. Opportunity was there if Zeke Rios wanted to pull that trigger. Shot in the paint, misses. Rebound is secured for a moment, then out of bounds it goes. Off the hands of Rios. Gives the ball to the Harlingen South Hawks, who lead by 8. They were hitting shots early on in the mix. Hawks basketball in the front court. Jeremiah Rivera finds a backdoor cutter. Layup no good, but a foul called. Devin Montemayor beat him off a back cut and will earn a trip to the line for the Hawks. Free throw opportunity for Montemayor. First one's good. Seven minutes left here in the half. A 1-point lead for the Hawks of Harlingen South. There's a steal on the right-hand side. Rivera got to the baseline, saves it back in. Now a nice pass inside. Banker up and in by Montemayor. Extra passing by the Hawks leads to the banker. Hawks extend the lead to double digits. Shot on the way is good for the Bobcats. Transition, timeout called, 8-point game, 6:35 left here in the half. We're at Rio Hondo on a Monday night. This is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
There's a guy in the showroom that says he wants to trade in his ride.
And? Oh. Write him up.
Santa traded in his sleigh at Hacienda Ford, but he left all his presents in it. Now, Hacienda Ford is giving away all those presents to less fortunate families here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Hacienda has it.
Back here at Rio Hondo after the timeout, the Harlingen South Hawks with an 8-point lead have the ball. They took the timeout to make sure they were set defensively. They were scoring points and operating the offense on a good pace, giving up those open shots. What they don't want to do is let this Rio Hondo team hang around and get on fire. They're capable of putting up points in a hurry, as I said earlier. Rivera gets it top of the key to Montemayor. Top of the key, this is Batteroo. Batteroo takes it on the dribble, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Touch last by the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Substitution now will check in for Rio Hondo as Ethan Reyna will enter the ball game. 5:54 left here in the first half. Our game here tonight, and then tomorrow night we're across the valley as we'll be at Sherryland Pioneer. Tell you about that one in a moment. Batteroo can't handle that pass. Out of bounds it goes. Turnover gives it to the Rio Hondo Bobcats. They'll see pressure. They've had trouble with this at times here in the first half. There's a steal. What a pass. Inside banker, no good. Offensive rebound, put it in. Montemayor padded the stats with the offensive rebound, but that was a terrific steal and a pass to get the ball in his hands. Now another steal by the Hawks. Right side layup off the glass, no good. Montemayor there got fouled on the rebound, and that'll stop the clock. Three will go for the Hawks of Harlingen South. They've doubled up the Rio Hondo Bobcats here in this first half. Bobcats will inbound the ball. They'll have to break this pressure. That's been the difference maker so far in this game. Rios brings it across. Zeke Rios attacks on the right-hand side, pulls the trigger on that one. Missed it. Rebound by Montemayor for the Harlingen South Hawks. Tips it in the backcourt, stolen by Jabez Villarreal. Villarreal backs it away. Sets it up on the half-court set. This team down by 13. Nice pass overhead to CJ Leal for three. That won't go. Villarreal right there. Puts the stick back, no good. Trailing to play, Leal will get the bucket. So on that trip down, Villarreal and now we've got another, my apologies, that is Ryan Fetchner. I asked the guys to check the book, that didn't happen. For the Harlingen South Hawks. 4:30 remaining here in the half. Hawks have the basketball out on top. Fetchner on the catch, leases a three. On the way, no good. Rebound by Batteroo, tipped around. Picked up by the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Villarreal has it in the backcourt. Brings it across the timeline, takes it off the dribble, takes a bump, and a foul will be called on Alex Rodriguez. And I'm in desperate need of a Hawks lineup, my friends. I had the roster checked. I asked to make sure we check the rosters, and that's numbers or names are wrong. So we'll try to get that on the fly here. Appreciate Sasha Morales giving me a heads-up tip. Ball in the hands of Villarreal. Attacks in the paint. A lot of contact there. He crashes to the ground. So do two Hawk players. And they'll sort that out. And after they sort it out with 4:07 left here in the half, Villarreal gets up walking gingerly for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. He'll remain in the game, and he'll be at the free throw line for the Bobcats. Free throw by Villarreal is no good. Offensive rebound, though, for the Bobcats. Kick it outside for a deep three. Jabez Villarreal funnels out. Batteroo pushed off to get the rebound. That'll be a opportunity for the Bobcats to retain possession. Now, Villarreal has a seat on the bench right now. So the Bobcats will inbound the ball on the baseline halfway through the second quarter. They'll throw it out on top to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez spins it inside. Banker no good. Offensive rebound won't go. Another offensive rebound. Banker goes up and in. Made by Zeke Rios. Ball back in the hands of the Hawks. Layup on the right side won't go. And on the dribble to that right side. No look pass deflects off the defense. They'll work the ball off the dribble to the right side, layup up and in for the Hawks. Hawks up by 11. Substitutions will check in the game right now. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back here, it's Rio Hondo basketball. They trail by 11. Harlingen South actually took that timeout to make sure they don't give up those easy second and third opportunities. What a save that time by the Hawks. Hawks basketball up 11. Lob it inside the paint. A lot of contact there. Ball deflected. On the right side, it's kicked out of bounds. Touch last by Harlingen South. Substitution in the game for Rio Hondo's Bobcats. C.J. Liao returns to the game, replacing Ivan Juarez. Ball inbounded. Ethan Reyna. Backcourt, they'll bring it front side. Outside, no shot available for Zeke Rios. Hands it off to John Ayala. Ayala on a clear out between the two circles, works on the dribble. Overhead pass deflected and stolen. Here come the Hawks. Down the left-hand side, ball saved but out of bounds. No save back inbounds. In the paint, kick it out and throw it away. Opportunity there for Harlingen South, but in that case, one extra pass. They went from about a 4-foot bank shot opportunity to try to kick it out for the three. Overhead pass for the Bobcats. Reyna catches, misses the shot, and gets to the free throw line. Ethan Reyna steps up for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. I got here about 3 o'clock to make sure I had everything set up. Our appreciation again to Rio Hondo School District for assisting us in a place to broadcast the game. Free throw again coming up for the Bobcats. That's good, made by Ethan Reyna. Bobcats trail by 9 though. Jabez Villarreal returns to the gym, so we'll see if he returns to the game for the Bobcats. Hawks playing on the offensive end. Minute 47 to go. A lot of dribbling that time by Isaiah Zavala. Hands it off on a curl. They'll get in the paint. Good defense by the Bobcats. That banker will not go. Offensive rebound in the paint. Taken down by Brady Bennett. And then contact occurs and a jump ball, but stay here on the Hawks side. Bennett working inside for the rebound position. The Hawk basketball out of bounds. Substitutions checking in. Batteroo back in the game for the Harlingen South Hawks. They'll look to inbound it, having some trouble. Ball stolen by the Bobcats. John Ayala brings it front side. Attacks on the left wing, kicks it out for a shooter. No shot attempted though. Off the dribble, that's between two defenders. Ball out of bounds off the Hawks. They tried to force their way between two defenders. Sasha, my thanks again. Isaiah Zavala is not number 10. That's Montemayor. Ball in the hands of the Bobcats. They'll work it outside. Spin it outside to Ayala. Ayala on a clear out. No room for him. Outside it goes to C.J. Liao. Liao gets in the hands of Rios. Tees up a three. It won't go. Rebound by the Hawks. Under a minute left here in the half. Hawks up by 9. They'll have it in the open court. Inside, they go to Bennett. Back outside, ball is deflected. Save back at the half-court set. Nice save that time by the Hawks. Let's see if they hold it up for one shot here to close out the half. Already up by 9. On the road at Rio Hondo. Backdoor cut on the baseline. That one's blocked. Rebound comes out to the Hawks, though. They'll control it. Spinning is Bennett. He has that one blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds. Touch last by the Bobcats. Zeke Rios in the paint. And Ethan Reyna sending everything out thus far, closing out the first half. Hawk basketball on the baseline. Get it into Bennett. Bennett nearly tied up, puts it on the floor. Lost his dribble, needs some help. Finds it in the corner with 14 on the clock. On the dribble for the Hawks. of Harlingen South. Attacking on the right-hand side, kicking it out for the open three. The answer is no. Rebound to the paint, and that takes care of the first half. Harlingen South leads this one 28-19. Time to check some rosters. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westago East High School. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PJ Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Go!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Protect your ride this Christmas with this amazing deal from D-Tronics. Right now, get a world-class alarm and 3M window tint for your ride for just $259. You can also get this Kenwood GPS dash cam that will record everything while you're driving. With high dynamic technology to record perfectly at night and built-in GPS to record vehicle locations and speed for just $99. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
There's a guy in the showroom that says he wants to trade in his ride.
And?
He says he only drives it once a year, but it's got over 127 trillion miles on it.
Oh. Write him up.
Santa traded in his sled at Hacienda Ford, and now instead of reindeer power, he's got horsepower.
Hacienda has it.
Back here, we're at halftime at Rio Hondo, and the Harlingen South Hawks are on top by the score of 28-19. Joe Bowling with you, Ruiz Amaripa Jr. on the camera. Billy Watson assisting us on making sure we have all the names right on our rosters, which here's what happened. We had our preseason rosters with us earlier. Just a simple check and balance. We got that all fixed. Reminding you, tomorrow night we'll be at Pioneer for a matchup between Los Fresnos and Pioneer as the Diamondbacks and Falcons will square off. Wednesday we'll be back at an Idea School near you. And then on Thursday, we'll begin our coverage of the Tri-City Tournament, the City of Palms Tournament at Nicky Rowe High School in McAllen. Bring you information on that. Watch our social media. We're at halftime. As the Bobcats return, one important factor is that Jabez Villarreal returns to the game. He was shaken up after some heavy contact driving through the lane and had to leave the gym. It appears to be okay as he's warming up out there. We'll take a look at the second half. It's coming up after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're DJ Southwest Avenida. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Protect your ride this Christmas with this amazing deal from D-Tronics. Right now, get a world-class alarm and 3M window tint for your ride for just $259. You can also get this Kenwood GPS dash cam that will record everything while you're driving. With high dynamic technology to record perfectly at night and built-in GPS to record vehicle locations and speed for just $99. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here as we are getting set for the second half. Thanks again for joining us. Hey, share the link if you're watching on our social media on Facebook, if you're watching there. And help the other fans know these games are going on. A lot of times these Monday games, fans aren't even aware. There was a schedule change because of a home game tomorrow night here for the Lady Bobcats of Rio Hondo. So Harlingen South was able to adjust their schedule and get out here on a Monday so the boys could get this one in. Off the dribble, kick it outside for an open three by John Ayala. That won't go. Rebound by the Hawks. That's Noah Rios. Rios brings it up, spins it right-hand side to Rudy Rodriguez. He had a big first half in the corner. Ryan Fessner misses a three. Offensive rebound, put that off the glass, missed by Alex Rodriguez. And then the ball goes out of bounds. A foul will be called on Rio Hondo. Normally this gym is an ice box, and it's actually pleasant right now. I forgot my jacket. I was fretting as I was coming in the gym. I was like, man, there's no way I'll make it through a game. This gym is usually frigid cold, but it's comfortable. You can tell the air is on right now, and it's just comfortable. Cold front coming in, and it won't be that way tomorrow. Next free throw good by Alex Rodriguez. So my warning is to fans coming tomorrow night, if you're coming to the Rio Hondo game for the girls' side, as a layup goes up and in by Ivan Juarez. Make sure you bring a jacket, because it may not be as comfortable as it is here tonight. Hawks off the dribble, into traffic, get it to Benny, goes to work, and Bennett's fouled. He'll go to the line. Brady Bennett steps to the free throw line for the Harlingen South Hawks. They lead by 9. They've led throughout this contest. Grabbed the lead early on some hot shooting by Rudy Rodriguez as he opened it up beyond the arc. Matter of fact, Rudy Zamaripa Jr. gave him our Hacienda. He has a halftime player of the game. We haven't had that yet, but that doesn't mean we won't. We'll get a sponsor for that, and we'll start naming that our first half player of the game. Free throw by Bennett won't go. Rebound by the Bobcats of Rio Hondo. Outlet pass is stolen, and the Hawks take it away. Rios hands it off to a cutter. In the corner goes. Open three by Fetchner. That won't go. Rebound is out of bounds off the Hawks. Fetchner had a good look. He can hit those, my friends. Despite the fact they missed a shot, the ball going out of bounds will allow the Hawks to set up this full court pressure. Get the ball in the corner. Bobcats trying to work it down the sideline, and they'll dribble it out of bounds. And this press is indeed creating problems for Rio Hondo. It did in the first half, and so far it hasn't been fixed here in the second. Bobcats trail by 9. Hawks on the ball on the outside. Cutting through as Bennett pumps his way through, missed a shot on the offensive rebound, a foul called. And so a free throw opportunity coming up for Bennett, as they'll say he was caught on the arm. So a little late whistle there, if you will. The ball had already been rebounded by his teammate, and they blew that whistle. Bennett makes the first. Second one coming up. And that's good. Pressure again by the Hawks on the made free throw. Villarreal brings it up for the Bobcats. Whips a pass in the corner. No shot available. They'll get it in the corner again on that left-hand side. Work it out beyond the arc to Arena. Arena has it taken away. Re-stolen by the Bobcats. Another loose ball picked up by the Hawks. Now they've got numbers on the front side. Work it to the right wing. Now on the baseline, cutting through there. Off the dribble, this is Alex Rodriguez in the paint. Has it stolen by Villarreal, retaken by the Hawks, but a foul call. So a scramble, helter-skelter couple of minutes to start this third quarter on either end of the floor the last two trips. Tomorrow night we're looking forward to that Los Fresnos matchup against the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Both of those teams will also be in the City of Palms tournament. Another turnover occurs by the Bobcats of Rio Hondo. Hawks get it to Bennett, attacks in the paint, on a jump stop, got it to go. Brady Bennett with a big jump stop to get past the potential charge. And the lead goes to 13. Bobcats get it to Villarreal, pulls the trigger on a three, that's short. Rebound by the Hawks as it comes out to the free throw line into the hands of Alex Rodriguez. He's tied up, got away with it, hangs on to the ball, and then gets fouled. Ethan Reyna did all he could to force a jump ball. And the fourth team foul of the second half called against the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Harlingen South with the ball. Work it outside to the top of the key. Now in the paint. Trying to get through a couple of defenders. No way that's going to work. Bobcats get the steal. Here's Leal. Leal takes a bump. Takes it in the paint. Up on the glass. No good. Villarreal right there. Fadeaway jump on the baseline. That's short. Rebound by Alex Rodriguez, and the Hawks control it. Rudy Rodriguez brings it across. Stays on top to run the point for the Hawks of Harlingen South. Outside to Alex Rodriguez, looks for a backdoor cutter, finds it, layup good. Noah Rios. Same stuff was working in the first half on the backdoor cuts by the Hawks. Leal brings it front side. Finds a trailer for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Out to Rios, back to Leal. Leal takes it against Bennett. Outside to Reyna, reverse it, over to John Ayala. Got to the elbow, back outside, now they'll find Villarreal. Back outside to Reyna, tees up a three, pinball's out. Shot's not falling right now for this Rio Hondo team. Harlingen South with the ball and a big lead. Rodriguez has it as he veers left-hand side. Between the circles, Alex Rodriguez attacks right side, has it blocked by Villarreal, out of bounds it goes. On that block shot, Jabez Villarreal. That was off a Hawk, so it will be Rio Hondo basketball. In the backcourt, they get it to Reyna. Ball deflected off the Hawks last. 4:01 to go here in the third quarter. It'll be Bobcat basketball out of bounds. Villarreal. Full court to go. Leal throws over the top. Caught by Reyna. Tracks it down. Villarreal trailing the play. Quickly guarded by Alex Rodriguez. On a switch, Bennett comes out to defend. They'll get it to Leal. Lobs it inside. Posting up now. Villarreal goes to work. Missed the shot. Rebound by the Hawks of Rudy Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the open court. 3:38 left here in the third. Hands it off to Noah Rios. Rios out near the mid-court stripe on the dribble. Stays wide. Defended by C.J. Leal. They'll stay on the attack on the right side. Fetchner on a catch. Nothing there available. He hands it to Rudy Rodriguez. Backs it back out again. This Hawk team can be patient. They can get up and down the floor if you get into a running game, but they can also be very patient. Bennett gets that one blocked with a foul call, then Brady Bennett will get back to the free throw line. .306 left here in the third. Bennett earns another trip to the line here in this third quarter. So Luna watching from Corpus. Send a shout out in that direction. Thanks for tuning in. Substitution in the game for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. As checking in will be Joey Ortega. Brady Bennett at the line. Makes that. Bobcat basketball against the pressure. Villarreal brings it front side. Down by 16. Open three on the way. Spins it home. No good. Rebound by the Hawks. Outlet pass. They'll find Rodriguez. Lays it up. Made it. Alex Rodriguez beat him down court. Hawks try to get back. They can't as Ivan Juarez beats him in transition. Hawks basketball. It's one of those things that will drive you crazy as a coach. You get the open layup and you give one right back. 16-point game. Hawks with the basketball outside Noah Rios. Rios on a clear out. Takes it off the dribble. Into traffic, needs some help. Spins it outside. Rodriguez tried to force that into Bennett. That's touched last by the Bobcats of Rio Hondo. And it's South basketball on the baseline. Jeremiah Rivera sets him in motion. Threw that away. He was hoping Rudy Rodriguez would curl off that defender. Rodriguez kept the defender and himself between the ball, never really saw it as it came in. Bobcats down the sidelines to try to break the press. It's tipped out of bounds, touch last by Harlingen South. Bobcats been limited here on the point production Three on the way. Won't go by Leal. The offensive rebound. That caroms off the hands of Ivan Juarez. Substitution for the Hawks as Dean Batteroo will check back in the game. Batteroo hands it off to Noah Rios, and he'll bring it out. Rios stays with the dribble for the Harlingen South Hawks. They've led throughout. They're on the road here at Rio Hondo on a Monday night. Outside in the hands of Rios. Isolated against the defense of Ivan Juarez. Finds a shooter. That's Alex Rodriguez. Misses that. Rebound by the Bobcats. Spinning out of there is Zachariah Rios. Finds Villarreal trailing the play. Jabez puts it on the floor. Coming out to guard him, Alex Rodriguez. Minute 30 to go. Got a screen by Leal. Villarreal stays with the dribble. Spins it inside to Leal on the baseline. Goes to work. Brady Bennett was right there to keep that from happening. Gets it back outside to Villarreal. Go back inside. Jump hook. Funnels out. No good. Rebound touched out of bounds. Touched by the Hawks. Bobcats just 23 points here in the game. Scored 10 in the first quarter. Just 13 in the second and third combined here in this game. Rios tries to get it in, threw it away. Tried to knife that down the baseline to a cutting Ethan Reyna. No chance on that one staying in bounds. Hawk basketball, they're up by 16. Rios veers right-hand side. Brings it outside to Batteroo. Batteroo with a minute left here in the third. Puts it on the floor against the defense of Zachariah Rios. Across his dribble, Brady Bennett comes out to help him out. Bennett watches a couple of cutters go through. Now he hands it off to Rios. Rios attacks right side, got to the baseline, nothing there. Spins it back outside to Rivera. Back to Rios and back to Rivera. 36 on the clock. See if they go for one shot here. Rivera attacks left-hand side, lays it up, missed it. Batteroo had the rebound, tips it. Hawks control it. Batteroo tries to fight for it in the paint. Loose ball, rolls out of there, and Batteroo comes out of there with it, then he stepped out of bounds. No timeout call. How about the hustle by Dean Batteroo of the Harlingen South Hawks? They lead by 16 on the road. Back after this.
Today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today,
still 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. After the timeout, the Harlingen South Hawks will inbound the ball and run the offense, spread it out. 4 players beyond the arc, now 3 as Batteroo slips inside for Bennett on that baseline for the Hawks. This is Noah Rios on the dribble. Takes in the paint, knifes his way through, missed the shot, rebound by the Bobcats. 2 seconds, 1, shot on the way, can count. Off the rim, no good. Rio Hondo struggles scoring in the third as they did in the second. They trail by 16. Harlingen South Hawks lead. Fourth quarter coming up right after this.
TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Our
professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement.
Back here in conversation by the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Among the discussion is trying to get this offense in sync. I know they've been stymied by this press throughout the day. Harlingen South has extended to a 16-point lead as we start the final 8. On the dribble is Noah Rios. Outside to Dean Batteroo, who stays in the game. He closed out the third with some strong play. Earned some extra moments here in the varsity action. On the road at Rio Hondo. Rios stays wide. Spins it outside to Rivera. Here's where the patience of the Hawks will come into play. They're willing to take time off the clock each possession. Already 30 seconds gone here in this fourth quarter. Doesn't take many possessions and you protect that lead. And this game gets out of reach. That's a jump ball called. Bennett committed the sin of putting the ball down low as a big man. Instantly tied up. Bobcats get it in against the pressure in the backcourt. Villarreal, overhead pass finds Ayala. Ayala stays wide left-hand side. 7:10 to go. Nearly a minute gone before the Bobcats touch the ball here in the fourth quarter. Down by 16. Now forced to run the offense as the defense extends by the Hawks. Again, all of this just taking precious time away. Now a turnover leads to a layup on the left side and count it. Alex Rodriguez with a layup. 6:45 to go. Villarreal has the ball for the Bobcats. That's turned over. Batteroo got the steal. Dean Batteroo in the front court. Spins in the hands of Rivera. Outside to Rodriguez. He'll slow it down. We've gone a minute and a half here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats of Rio Hondo haven't attempted a shot. All in the hands of the Hawks outside to Batteroo. Back in the hands of Rodriguez. Looks for a backdoor cutter, nothing there. Stays on the dribble on the baseline, hangs in the air, got it to go and got fouled. Alex Rodriguez, 2 more. .606 to go in the half. The Hawks extend the lead to 18. And Rodriguez steps to the line. Substitution to check in for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. They have been blitzed here by this South Hawk team today. As Rodriguez steps to the line. Spins that off, but Brady Bennett's right there for the offensive board and puts it in. Bennett with a stick back. He's got 7. The lead is 22. Bobcats still looking for their first shot here in the fourth quarter. Pass out to Ivan Suarez, or Juarez that is. Looks on the baseline, a catch by Ayala. Nothing there for him. He'll hand it off to Ortega. Shot on the way, that's off the mark, missed by Zeke Rios. Offensive rebound, goes up, no good. Foul called, and Zachariah Rios will get to the free throw line for the Rio Hondo Bobcats. City of Palms tournament this year gets underway on Thursday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we'll be there with this system. Meaning that we may have System 2 in play for a soccer matchup on Friday, depending on what Jacob and Burnt put together. They're going to get the option of basketball or soccer, as I know soccer season is here. Free throw good by Rios. Zachariah Rios hits 2 on the trip to the line. First 2 points of the fourth quarter scored by the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Pass, backdoor cut, another layup, up and in by Alex Rodriguez. They have just killed the Bobcats with these backdoor cuts here tonight. In traffic, Leal had that pinball off a Hawk, got it right back. Outside to Zachariah Rios. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Rios on the dribble. Crossover, spins it over to CJ Leal. Leal, no numbers there for him, backs it out. Can't say enough about the way the Hawks have played defense here tonight. Here's a 3 on the way, good. Zeke Rios goes over the top of the defense for that 3. 4:45 remaining. Hawk basketball. They'll work in the front court. Devin Montemayor now in the game. I gave him credit for being in earlier. He's probably on our highlight reel. Kadeen Batteroo has the ball between the circles. Lost his dribble, needs some help. Overplay on defense by Rios. That pass in traffic, taken away, and here come the Bobcats on a 3-on-2. Ayala attacks in the paint, lost control, out of bounds, touch last by a Hawk. With 4:20 remaining here in the fourth. Bobcats get the ball in. Leal on the dribble. Stays wide, gets it to Ethan Reyna, tees up a 3, and that's in. Ethan Reyna from beyond the arc. Timeout called by the Hawks. A substitution timeout, maybe a 30-second. We'll be right back after this.
Experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back here as we start the final 4 minutes of play. It's the Harlingen South Hawks back out by 16. They got a double-digit lead early in this game and have never really let it up at all. Alex Rodriguez has it. Plays catch with Montemayor. Again, this Hawk team will show that they can be extremely patient. That can frustrate a team defensively. Eventually lead to some breakdowns. Ethan Morellis now in the ball game. Spins it over to Rodriguez between the circles. Rodriguez finds Reese Chamberlain, who's now in the game. Chamberlain from the right-hand side. Backs it outside. Finds Ethan Morellis. They've taken another minute off the clock on this possession alone. Staying up 16. Morellis brings it back outside. Crossover, that got away with a carry there. Ball outside, caught there by Reese Chamberlain. Bodies up, and that's a foul call. And now call the foul against Zeke Rios. Stopping play with 2:53 to go. That's a 17th foul on the Rio Hondo Bobcats. So a 1-and-1 opportunity for Reese Chamberlain. Makes the first, he'll get the second on the bonus. Tomorrow night we'll be in Pioneer for the Pioneer Diamondbacks as they take on Los Fresnos. That's a blockbuster matchup, my friends, on the boys' side here in the Rio Grande Valley. We'll get there early for that one, I can assure you. 2 for 2 on the trip for Chamberlain. Hawks still playing some pressure with the new personnel in the game, trying to get some meaningful time in against the Bobcats. They'll go inside, a lot of contact there. That's a blocking foul. Barillas tried to jaw the charge. He was close to being in position. Third team foul against the Hawks here in the second half. Pass deflected, and the Hawks get the steal. Now they'll have the ball in the back court. Barillas brings it across, finds Chamberlain on the left-hand side, or Rodriguez that is. Outside to Montemayor. Attacks in the paint, gets it back on the wing to Rodriguez. Got in the paint, no numbers there. Spins it back outside to Barillas. Barillas takes it off the drive. Hands it off to Rodriguez. A couple of minutes left here in this one as the Hawks work the offensive set. That shot goes up, no good, but Devin Montemayor will get to the line. Montemayor ready to go. 2 shots this time, as that was a shooting foul. First one good. Alex Rodriguez has a seat on the bench for the Harlingen South Hawks. Montemayor makes the second free throw. The lead back up to 20. Bobcats get the ball and bring it across. A couple of minutes left. Rios will walk it across the timeline. Guarded by Barillas. Takes him on the dribble. Near carry there, got in the paint. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Batteroo gets a rebound, hands it off to Barillas. Barillas brings it up to the Hawks. Spins it over to Donald Knowles. Knowles on the dribble, attacks right side, went for the shot, missed it. Rebound taken down by the Hawks, and they want to run. Bobcats, that is. Leal pulls the trigger on that, it won't go. Offensive rebound put up, no good. Rebound by the Hawks. Handed off to Montemayor. Get it to Barillas. Barillas brings it across, goes in the corner. Ball saved off the Bobcats on a save. They'll bring the ball up. Quickly, this is Leal. Attacks left side, lays it up, no good. Rebound tipped out for the Hawks, they'll control it. Barillas has it in the backcourt. Overhead pass to Montemayor. Montemayor brings it across. A minute left here in this game. Spins it in the right side. 3 on the way for the Hawks, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by the Bobcats. Entire team wanting Donald Knowles to get in the scorebook there. They found him for that open shot. Timeout call by Rio Hondo. 50 seconds left in this one. Back after this.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, 1,000 down.
Back here at Rio Hondo, it's been all Harlingen South here tonight as the Hawks grabbed an early lead and methodically built on that throughout the game. Lead by 20 as we close out the final minute of play. Bobcats with the ball. Ethan Reyna spins it outside. That's an open 3. Won't go. Rebound taken down by the Hawks. Donald Knowles. Knowles dribbles through a couple of defenders. Spins it left-hand side. Gets it back. Puts it on the floor to the paint. Kicks it back outside. 26 seconds to go in this game. Hawks get the ball out. Stolen by the Bobcats. Ivan Juarez takes it right side. Blocked out of bounds. And stay here. 2 defenders got back to block that one out. 17 seconds left here. Inbound play. That one's going to be a steal. A foul call though on Donald Knowles of the Harlingen South Hawks. Team foul number 5 on the Hawks. Bobcats to inbound it. Throw it on top. Caught there by Zeke Rios. Rios puts it on the floor. Attacks right side. Off the glass. Got it. Hawk basketball. Get it ahead to Knowles. Knowles, left-hand side, lays it up. Got it to go. Donald Knowles scores a bucket to close it out. Final score, Harlingen South Hawks win this one 53 to 35. They were wanting Knowles to score, and he got in the scorebook. We put him in the highlight reel too. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Our player of the game, Hacienda, he has it. Player of the game tonight was Alex Rodriguez for the Harlingen South Hawks. Started off hot, maintained a presence throughout the game, scored whenever the Hawks truly needed points, but more importantly, just finished the game strong. That's going to do it for the broadcast. I got to save my voice all week. I'm going to have to try to keep nursing this thing back. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. Billy Watson taking photos on Rio Hondo. So long, until next time.